Good evening. This is Wellness Wednesday, your midweek dose of healthy conversations and well being right here on AM Radio. My name is Roxanne. This week, we are talking about a condition. We are shining the spotlight on a condition that not many people really understand. A lot of people have heard of it, okay? Many conditions announce themselves loudly, while others also hide quietly behind symptoms that we often mistake for malaria, stress, or even ordinary fatigue. And so, this very one that we're about to talk about is sickle cell disease. The sickle cell disease. What exactly is it? Who is at risk? And why is awareness very important? There's only one way to find out, and that's by staying with us. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at akramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054-9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping people.
Welcome back. Let's dive straight into today's topic, the sickle cell disease. What is sickle cell? Our blood contains tiny cells. These cells are known as the red blood cells, and their job is to carry oxygenated blood around the body so we can have energy. Normally, these blood cells are round, flexible, smooth. They stretch easily and also squish easily through tiny capillaries. So, this enables them to also move easily through the body. However, in a person with sickle cell disease, some of the blood cells are shaped like a sickle. Every farmer knows what a sickle is. It's a farming tool that is shaped like a crescent moon. When we say a crescent moon, it means the half moon that you've been seeing in the sky. Yeah. So these abnormal cells are mostly stiff and very sticky. They are not flexible. And so they can get stuck in the vessels, blocking flow. And when flow is blocked, it causes severe pain and other health problems like organ damage. So, how do people get sickle cell? First of all, I want you to note that sickle cell is not gotten from witchcraft, it is not a curse, it's not gotten from bad food or even germs. It is something genetic. A child is born with it when both parents pass on the sickle cell gene. That is why it's very good to know your genotype before considering marriage. There are so many genotypes, okay, so many, but the most common ones that we mostly hear about is the AA, the AS, AC, SS, and SC. These letters represent different types of hemoglobin in the blood, and the combination you inherit from your parents would determine your genotype. So genotypes are very different from blood groups. We'll treat blood groups next time, but then let's focus on genotypes. The generally safe combinations are AA plus AA. If your genotype is AA and that of your partner is also AA, the kids that you are going to give birth to, they will have no risk of the sickle cell disease. Another one is the AA and AS combination. Children will have no risk of sickle cell disease. And we move on to AA and the AC combination. If you are AA and your partner is AC, you don't have to fear the sickle cell disease. And finally, AA plus SS. Say woko check your genotype. Now doctor catch you say we ye AA. Now who can for so ye SS. More, there's no way your child will have the risk of sickle cell disease, but they will carry the sickle cell gene. Disease is very different from gene. Okay, just as someone can carry the plasmodium parasite and not suffer from malaria, that's the same way someone can carry the sickle cell gene and still not have the sickle cell disease. Let's move to the combinations that are very, very dangerous. If you go to the hospital to check your genotype and you happen to have these combinations, please and please again, be considerate. For you do not want to bring kids into this world to come and suffer. So please listen carefully. The first one is AS plus AS. AS plus AS. There is a chance of having a child with sickle cell disease, which is SS. And this is why many health professionals advise couples to seek genetic counseling. You can say, "Yeah, I'm going to check my genotype." It's not you. It doesn't mean you cannot marry your partner. But if you're planning to have kids after marriage, then you should be very, very considerate. The second dangerous combination is the AS and AC. We are AS, or partner AC. There's a possibility of having a child with SC. That's the sickle cell disease. The third dangerous one is SC or AC plus SS. Adding. But you say you want to bring kids, you want to be fruitful and multiply, Go and check your genotype. It's very important. Say we are AS or partner, and now we are AC. Now partner so we are SS. There's a possibility of having children with a sickle cell disease. Last but not least, we have the SS plus SS combination. Very risky, very dangerous combination. And all your children will have the sickle cell disease, unfortunately. So, in case one in the year, I mean, me say AA does not have the sickle cell disease and does not carry the sickle cell gene. So we are AA. We are AS. You don't have the sickle cell disease. You new. But sickle cell gene, no, you carry it because of that S neka A no huniti. You carry the sickle cell gene. We are S in swa. You don't have the disease, but you carry the gene because of C neka A no huno. But you're some yes, you are due. Let's move on. We are SS. Me pacho. You have the sickle cell disease. But you remember Mr. And you say, "Oh, check in. I catch us away SS na to say, oh, found one dream me pacho." At the end, you go sus, you do baby a hoye nikan intinyabotry. But if your genotype, is SS, then you have the sickle cell gene and the disease. Also, if your genotype is SC, you also have the disease and you carry the genes. So, there are many, many signs of sickle cell disease. It be a tiredness, body pains. Body pains, no. And yeah, normal body pains na. Yenya malaria kakra na abanu. It's severe body pains. I know you're ding. We have frequent illness. We will say and weakness. You can also have other health conditions. So if you don't know your genotype right now, But when your body pains out to me, say that body pain way dear, it's abnormal. Also, all time yare. Now you are weak too. Want to make you are very weak, and you see some changes. Be on say that be obi to me yare dear. So me dear nkwa dear. Me can't say you no, but you go and check your genotype. Okay, go and check your genotype. By now, someone is asking, so can people with a sickle cell disease live normally? Yes, they can. With proper treatment, with healthy eating, drinking enough water, rest, and regular health checkups, they can. And so, sickle cell, once again, is not a curse. Me pa cho. Keka sɛ wɔ sickle cell a ɛmfa w'ani nkɔwerɛwie aberewa bi a ɔte mu fie ɔnyɛ wo hwee. It is a health condition that a person is born with. Nti sɛ wobɛblame obi a ɛmfa nkɔhyɛ bɛyifoɔ fa hyɛ w'awofoɔ a ɔmo nim ɔmo genotype, and yet they still said say they will give birth to you. So people living with sickle cell, all they need is understanding, all they need is support and proper medical care. The best way to reduce new cases in people is for people to know their genotype before saying I do. Stay with us.
We dey learn, we dey groove, we dey make the city move from the class to the block. We dey keep it true. Every talk, every jam, every heartbeat tune. We dey light up the youth from noon to noon.
Accra Radio, we elevate the mind. Buy a mind, shaping future every time.
Accra Radio, we on your line. Buy a mind, shaping future every time. Go AM, we dey run the town. Accra Radio, turn it up now.
Buy a mind.
Shaping future, baby.
Accra Radio.
We dey learn, we dey groove, we dey make the city move from the class to the block. We dey keep it true. Every talk, every jam, every heartbeat tune. We dey light up the youth from noon to noon.
Accra Radio, we elevate the mind. Buy a mind, shaping future every time.
Accra Radio, we on your line. Buy a mind, shaping future every time. Go AM, we dey run the town. Accra Radio, turn it up now.
Buy a mind.
Ghana has made history at the 2026 Robofest World Championships in USA. Dearest Worldvines, welcome back. This is the Innovation Hub segment. So, let me tell you something small about the 2026 Robofest World Championship. Team Apex from the Microbot Academy was the junior division, beating 26 teams from 19 countries to bring home Ghana's first ever Robofest World title in that category. Also, in the second division, or the senior division, Rights to Dream Academy finished in second place. How impressive! How impressive. This is a proud moment for Ghana and a big achievement for young innovators and future engineers. Watch this.
1, go. One minute. 30 seconds. One minute.
Wellness Wednesday is brought to you by Accra Metropolitan University. Accra Met has a wide range of academic programs that empower students with practical knowledge, problem-solving skills, and an international outlook. Here we prepare you for a future with competence and character. And good for you, we are very close. We are located at Spintex, Bachona District. For more information, please call us on 0547 169 761 or visit our website at www.accramet.edu.gh. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping future.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at accramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054 716 9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping future.
Thank you so much for staying with us. If you're just joining us, this is Wellness Wednesday and you are tuned in to AM Radio. We are excited to introduce a brand new segment on the show, specially designed for business owners. This June, we are launching the June Fortune, a series dedicated to helping entrepreneurs build smarter, stronger, and more sustainable businesses. So every week throughout this series, we explore practical lessons, smart strategies, constant, or let me say costly mistakes, because our mistakes and it's very expensive to avoid. The mistakes to avoid and the habits that separate businesses that survive from businesses that thrive. If you know, you know. We will unpack very, very valuable insights that will help you to make better decisions and also help boost your entrepreneurial skills on this journey. So every business that you decide to do takes a decision. Every business begins with a decision. It is not your logo, it is not your shop, not your location, not even your capital. A decision. The decision to solve a problem. If you don't decide to start a business, how does the business even commence? Just tell me. It all boils down to a decision to create value and a decision to build something that will last, something that can outlive a single moment of effort. And so this June, we are opening the doors to conversations that matter. Conversations for the market women expanding their markets or hoping to expand her customer range, and the people who are dedicated. The key word is dedicated. And you know, I decided to say I'll start next week. But there's something small I really want to share with you. One thing I've come to realize is that many businesses do not fall because the idea was bad. They actually struggle because certain foundational principles were ignored. And you know I'm speaking the truth. So let's talk about some lessons, okay, that every entrepreneur, regardless of experience, should keep close to their heart. Lesson 1, don't build a business around money. Build it around value. And before you attack me, you listen. Okay, listen, money is very important, but it's it is a result. Money is only a result. Value comes first. Are you listening? Follow. This is lesson 1. The business that last are the ones that solve real problems and meet real needs. Or business no. Then in the botaye pa anything. When we say we area, eduane sheda ni ho. Nkofo have to take Uber, nkofo have to walk for miles before menye eduane. So you've started a food business. What is the purpose of the business? To feed the people, right? To stop them from walking for miles before getting food, and to also to save their energy. Do you get it? You don't want them to starve. That is the purpose of your business, even though everyone will start buying from you and you see your money. But the money is as a result of the decision you made. It's as a result of the value, as a result of the purpose. Somebody has here. By force. So ask yourself, what problem am I solving? Juma. Mo am open a side business, a side hustle. So be ya na wu yipino. Now your wife say obey dear. But then ask yourself, say, what problem am I solving? Why should people choose me? Especially when a lot of people are also selling food just like you want to. Why should they choose you? When you focus on value, customers will return. But when you focus only on money, customers can also tell. Lesson 2. Separate business money from personal money. No. Na nkofo bebre saka na ye de judge say hwan na be ko bonsam di maka obia guline no bi no. See, someone will say, oh, Abi, this is simple, until you start the business. Someone might say this is simple, but it's one of the biggest challenges for many entrepreneurs. If you cannot tell the difference between your business finances and your personal ones, you may not know whether your business is truly growing or it is simply surviving. There are so many businesses that are surviving in the pipeline, and entrepreneurs, so-called entrepreneurs, don't even know that their businesses are not growing, they are just surviving. Fa we no to fem na hwa ade. Business no say woton ade a profit na wo de beto nchen. Ase yi ni a wo de kwakofa nyama foforo no. Wonye ne saa na light bill na we yi efim. Water bill na we yi efim. Rent na we yi efim. Wo to ade na we yi efim no. Sister, na ni ebeka ketwa ade akofa nyama. Oba na asan beton the same thing asan be repeating ye ya wo yi no. Fa we ni to fem. Nashe. If your business is either surviving or it is growing, please treat your business like a business. Don't treat your business like a personal wallet. Lesson 3. Growth should be intentional and not rushed. Your growth, business growth, should be intentional and not rushed. Many entrepreneurs, like I said earlier, they see others expanding and they also feel pressured to do so. Okay? But growth is not a race. And we saw the show our dream. Say bibia again to was ye. Obi share business as 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Not to get up to 10 customers, it was a struggle. Nyamia ye wadum. We share our business that's 2 months ago. And you have 15 customers, regular customers. Umpeo, nyo sha say 10 years ago na nyamia aye na dum wetume nya restaurant kese. So I'm using food because food business it's one of the dominating businesses in the country, like worldwide. Obi, oh, shall say 10 years ago, or shall say fini dine porch mu, no bet obobo and tabu be or dining him no starting no the movie called Kiosk. No movie, for 10 good years now. Nyamana do what the restaurant papa bia baby so nya choba or drew ho no upgrade here. Or the baby see ho. 3 months ago, food seller also wo per se with the restaurant is see ho. So competition at any hole, then you create some for yourself, and then you are in a race, you are running alone. Why? Mr. Mwintin a supermo, mo bia family kwashana kumemo. Mo bia family kwashana kumemo, because this is real. This is what some of us we do. You should be intentional about your growth. Ufi A now could be means skipia and co E, because you don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge, you don't know what it takes to go there. But you want to be there because you've seen Ajwa, you've seen Abna there. It doesn't make sense. Someone has to tell you, and that someone is me. Ayo. So before opening another branch, before expanding your business, before adding new products or even taking more expenses, please be questioning yourselves, be talking to yourselves. Is it my current state that I want to be in? And is my current foundation strong enough for what I am doing? Menka say what on moi men ya wache enka hu aso bisa ho say ever since I started say wo ton emu wan ya na be bisa say madam won ton ache madam won to jollof omo pa omo be bisa read the room, read the area. Why? Enko ye me kan na enye wo kan na ontiti ma wo fie for unforce nkola no so monotony omundia the whole week manensa, or your poor pets at home. Mum force omo so omundi manensa, sister, yes real. Why? No. Healthy growth is like building a house. You don't start from the roof. You start it from foundation. It's who ye bibia and so boasie kakra. Na wo dwen ho, na wo ne ho kasa, na wo bisa ho nsem, na wo so awu ya no. We'll continue next week. Same time, same radio station. So stay in touch. I have a lot to say. The lessons need ye. Egumu chow. Na matna se. Na madwhwe ho. Na ma prepare ma wo. Ebisa me producers. Somebody adwen akaka ho an yesi ma yembe kyerɛw. Na hunu kwan no. So the show continues in a jiffy.
We dey learn, we dey groove, we dey make the city move from the class to the block. We dey keep it true. Every talk, every jam, every heartbeat tune. We dey light up the youth from noon to noon.
Accra Radio, we elevate the mind. Buy a mind, shaping future every time.
Accra Radio, we on your line. Buy a mind, shaping future every time. Go AM, we dey run the town. Accra Radio, turn it up now.
Welcome once again. This is the Word Flex segment. Those they do hana say. It's say. And as much as you are learning a new word, I'm also learning a new word, and I'll be using it in my vocabulary. And the word of the week is loquacious. Loquacious. It's an adjective. Loquacious means tending to talk a great deal, or in another word, very talkative. Examples. 1. The normally quiet student became surprisingly loquacious during the debate. 2. His loquacious nature made him the center of every discussion. Synonyms of the word include talkative, garrulous, chatty, verbose, expressive. This, ladies and gentlemen, my special Wellvines, is the end of today's edition of Wellness Wednesday. Shout outs to my team. We are still we. So we can't add me who all my years on earth. One, I met me abo. Apart from being attached to my maker, it is the fact that me be share sa team we. Omo ya ade dodo. Yeah, mo intimacy. But if I'm appreciating them, it's because I know the things that they have done, they are doing, and they will do for me. I'm the luckiest and the most favored girl. So from my producers to the MCR, I say thank you to Mixtick, the romantic Rasta, aka Teshi Boy. Thank you to Abdul Hakim Tipsina. Thank you to Kwame Apex, aka GPS. To Greener and Nathaniel Quay. Special shout outs to Professor Joshua Alabi and his lovely wife, Professor Goski Alabi. Someone who say your machines are running smoothly, mun to train bia, ewo mic ni mun ya feedback bia, mama sumu ya mo ya. Me pacho, sad of we almost support. And yes, your more almost see yenti. And I be akoso jojo, ewo show you so. So we say thank you to them too. We are very, very grateful. Shout outs to all teaching and non-teaching staff at Accra Metropolitan University and to our sponsors too. Now, Wellvines, when you say, you to mean your show away without acknowledging you people. You people are my just say, where's the class and woman new? Odo being you, Edamwasi, for your time, for your love, your support. Thank you. My name is Roxanne. This has been Wellness Wednesday on AM Radio. Until next time, please stay safe. Bye.